Mm-hmm. Alright. Hmm. Let's see. Okay. See how many people show up. But we're basically ready to get going. Always exciting to be live for the 2 times that I've done it, technically. Alright. So I'm going to start off with my rocket here, and I'm going to go into the zoo. I'm going to go into Manape and all those good ones just so I can get the guaranteed trick-or-treat buffs, and hopefully I'll be able to get some really cool stuff because I want to get some better equipment for him because I really want to raid with Rocket. It sucks because I've got the Kree control matrix is very frustrating because I can't quite get a better one than the one I've got. In the meantime, we do have our daily gift here of pumpkins and candy. Now, incidentally, I don't know why the costs or the prices rather are 10.10 and the 6.59. It just seems very odd. But incidentally, today is my 100th day, so I finally got the Great Ultron, which I'm actually a little bit disappointed with because I was really hoping to get a Bamf because I really want to get a Bamf for my Nightcrawler. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the zoo. I'm gonna go in by myself, but we'll see. Yeah, see, obviously I already got the thing for the zoo because I did it yesterday as well. I did it yesterday evening, but either way, go ahead and skip that. I'm sure that anybody who is watching has already seen it. Oh, and we have a friend Moon Knight in here. That's very nice. So where are... Oh, I didn't talk to the guy. Gotta talk to the dude so that we can get the markers. I can never remember where the markers are exactly. Doop-a-doo. Let's see. Did he just go in or just come out? I can't tell. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's do it. I need Groot. Hello, friend Groot. So if you didn't see my patch video from yesterday for the 1.21, I mentioned in there that the rocket that I run is essentially all summon. The only thing that I use is basically the big flarking gun and like the plasma launcher, the AOE stuff for rocket, just because it's easier. And I really like to have the full summon build. I think it's really cool. Unfortunately, I do not have the awesome cosmic event artifact for him, which is designed specifically for summoners. but it costs something like 1,000 of the Cosmic World Stones. So I don't quite have it. I did get some other stuff though. So we'll see. Oh, is this not going to count because I did it yesterday? It probably won't, because you only get it for the first time every day. But no, it technically reset. I guess we'll see. I don't know if it's on a 24-hour timer or if it's on a standard, what's it called, like an actual 24 hours. I hope it's on the game timer, that you can get it every day, where it resets it 2 in the morning, the Pacific time. But we'll find out soon enough. Is anybody else here? I don't know if the one watching is just me or if it's actually somebody else. But if it is somebody else, welcome. If that one person is somebody else, then please feel free to put stuff in the chat. You can message me in game, whatever you want to do. I am watching the chat as best as I can, with the game open next to me as well. But either way, let's see what we got over here. Let's go take out some bears. It is nice to have a Moon Knight help out with this, because Moon Knight is awesome. Taking out Sir Snores a lot in like 2 seconds. Awesome. I did decrease my vaporizer. I used to have it at Cosmic for every single thing, because all I was looking for was the unique items. And, you know, things like the, what's it called, artifacts and insignia and the like. But for now, don't really have to worry too much about it. I have found some semi-decent insignias in the last week or so. Hey, he's flying. Alright, let's go. Take that, water. We'll show you. Haha. Oh, please let it be good. Please let it be good. So, incidentally, for whomsoever is watching, I know there's actually a decent discussion on the forums right now from Trench Commando, and he's actually talking about the event, or I think it's a guy. I honestly don't know, but what they're saying is essentially dislike of the event because of the way the buffs are handled. And just in terms of, you can only get 5 guaranteed every day, because you get 1 from each of the one-shots, and then you get 1 from each of the shared quests. So that's only a total of 5 guaranteed, which isn't really that great when you consider stuff like the World Stone caches that we could get fairly readily during the Cosmic Chaos and all that kind of stuff. So I can understand it, but I guess part of my problem is I haven't been playing in this Halloween event long enough to see any of the random ones. And I know that they are set to drop randomly. I haven't seen one, but like I said, I haven't played very much because I was doing other stuff yesterday, so I couldn't do it. And incidentally, I am currently planning to only go into green terminals if I get terminal viable baddies for the trick or treat. We'll see though. I still got to go to Manape, because regardless, that's going to be one that I can get. And then relatively soon I'll switch over to probably Star-Lord first, to get some of the stuff that I want from for him, or basically just level him up, because I'm trying to get him raid ready, which really isn't too difficult. It's not as easy as Wolverine, but still, not too hard. Oh, look. Ah, yes. But either way, what was I saying? I don't even remember now. Yes, Star-Lord. So relatively easy to get raid ready. Not as easy as Wolverine, because Wolverine just goes in and kills everything by himself, essentially. And it's really not that much of a problem. Where did you go? I'm just going to teleport to you. This is the problem with having other people. Alright, let's get him. Incidentally, I came in here yesterday, and this area wasn't here. I don't know if it was a bug or what. But while I was in here, like these guys, these little flying dudes, the lizard bats, they were just in like an open area. They weren't in this enclosed area with the boxes and everything. It was really weird. Like I said, I don't know if it was a bug or anything. I don't have any pictures of it or anything like that. So I have no way of telling anybody about it. It's just my word against the game. Irregardlessly. Go turrets! I love playing Summoner Rocket. Incidentally, once I get him raid ready, one thing that I really want to do with Rocket is see what all I need to do in order to get the turrets able to tank the twins in the raid. Because I think that's a really, really cool strategy, and it would be a lot of fun. Basically, just having my turrets stay at one of the twins as we all rotate around as a group and basically do 10 and 0, or technically 10 and turrets, which I think is awesome. But we'll see. Like I said, hopefully I'll be raid ready with him pretty soon. I do have the legendary up to 5. Most of my uniques are 60, not all of them though. Come on, Craven. Incidentally, if you are not aware, for whomsoever is watching, be it live or later on recorded, this is actually one way to get the eyes and hearts of Demon Fire, is going through the zoo and also going through the other one-shot Manape, the Vibranium mines. I'll show you that when I go to the Vibranium mines, because like I said, I haven't done that yet. So you'll actually be able to see it. Alright, here we go. Time for Mr. Hyde. Look, +3s.
Kneel or be destroyed.
No. Did he seriously just throw that container in completely a wrong direction? Ooh. So I do have the zoom up. Incidentally, I put one of the key bindings on the mouse button that is that's also the scroll wheel. Probably not the best choice, especially now that the full zoom is active. But either way, oh, Mr. Hyde has so much HP. It's so annoying. Here, let me get my suppressions back. Of course, right as I get him back. Oh, good, he came back. See, that's one of the things I really don't like about the Neptune's Trident. When you get to the level 5 and you get that tidal wave, it's cool and it's pretty strong, but you can't see anything. Oh, and my medkit wasn't back yet. Ugh. If you don't, they actually increase the cooldown for the medkits, which is fairly frustrating. Really? Really? He just jumps on me? This is ridiculous. Oh, jeez. These random area things are just ridiculous. From the stupid machines. They're so frustrating. I actually got really lucky yesterday when I beat him because I got lucky essentially. I only died once. Uh-oh. Now I'm dying like every 30 seconds. This is ridiculous. See, there's those giant bombs. And it sucks because you can barely see them. Just looks like stink lines coming out of the ground. It's like a skunk sprayed. Doesn't do me any good. Hey! Oh, watch out. Oh, come on. Yay! And no buff. Boo! No buff. Well, that's frustrating. Oh well. Off to Manape. That's fairly decent, actually. That's good, at least. I'm gonna let him do that, because I'm not. Yay, loot! Even if it's not the best, it's also not the worst. Cosmics are always good to feed my stash. And by that I do mean the stash access card, by the way. So, no worries. Totally appropriate. Let's take a look at the stream itself. Oh, we got a couple more people, so that's nice. Incidentally, that's very frustrating that it doesn't reset with the actual game, and it seems to be like it's on the 24-hour timer. And that makes it even worse than I thought it was, which is a little bit depressing because I was really, really excited about this whole thing. So I'm going to hop into the vibranium mines now. And incidentally, I know there's a few people watching now. If you'd like to join me, then please feel free to message me in game, or you can just type in the chat whenever you're ready. I've got the all chat on, so I'll be able to see the messages, and I have the what's it called, the chat up in a window next to the game. So hopefully I'll be able to see it relatively reasonably. What is with me and not talking to people? I am just downright rude. See, this is where I miss Nightcrawler. Although he is not great for soloing this. I've had many, many troubles with it. Alright, do we think it's up and around? No, of course it's not up and around. It's down and around. Oh, Legendary's good for Rogue. Rogue is interesting. She is awesome, though. Everybody obviously wants the Power Cosmic because that's practically designed for her. Alright, Groot. Let's get him. I have actually never tried to solo this with Rocket. We'll see how it goes. I might end up having to call in some help from LFG. But I think at least for this part I'll do pretty well. I can probably even get past Wizard fairly readily. With having other stuff that these guys can attack. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. But we'll see. Just in case stuff spawns, just pop down some of the stuff. Let's see. Jean Grey soloing. So I just saw the question in the chat about Jean Grey soloing, and after her 52 review, she is actually pretty awesome still. I know there are some people that are worried about her, and there were some issues with the Dark Phoenix and things like that, and how everything functioned. But overall, she's still a lot of fun. I've got her. I think I've got her at 52. At least, I'm not certain. But she's still, I mean, she's still one of the queens of AoE and just tears everything apart. So you really don't have too many worries with her. I haven't had any problems. I haven't done cosmics with her yet, but that's more because I don't have her geared. I know lots of people run cosmics with her. Lots of people run the vibranium mines and the what's it called, the zoo solo. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Again, as far as I'm aware, but for personally, I just haven't done it simply because she's not one of the people on my gearing list. But definitely worthwhile. I remember when actually, let me see what I've got her at, because I honestly don't remember. 55. Okay. So, yeah. Well, that's part of why I haven't done any cosmics with her. I can't. Actually, we need to get something down here, because I know other guys spawn. This is so nice with Rocket. Let me see where the stream is at. Okay. I'm I'm still getting used to the whole streaming thing, so I'm not certain how long the delay is. And incidentally, I hope whoever... Oh, okay. That answers my question. Since you just responded, what is your name? Runaway Cow? A Runaway Cow. That is a great name, by the way. A Runaway Cow. I wasn't certain if you heard me, but thank you for responding. That lets me know that you could hear what I said. It's just easier to not have to type while I'm doing this, even though I can let my summons do most of the work. But yeah, definitely worthwhile getting higher up, especially after the 52 with the Dark Phoenix. I don't know how much you care about the comic books, but that was one of the things that people requested most for Jean Grey was something involving Dark Phoenix. And now with the 52, it's there, and it's pretty awesome. I had a blast with it anyway. Dang, that was pretty close. They were having some trouble. I hate to be that guy, but I really miss the old days of the one shot when whenever you would clear these things, then you literally got one or two uniques at each one of these chests. It was so awesome. But that stopped very quickly, and it was very sad. Still get cosmics, but who wants cosmics? Okay, fine, a lot of people want cosmics, but still, I don't. I'm Rocket. And incidentally, I do have backups for him. I'm really anxious to see the what's it called? The the dual spec, which is coming out in hopefully the next few weeks. Because one thing that I do have for Rocket is I've got his Burrower's armor, which is a lot better for survivability. I haven't had too many problems with him. Maybe once I start raiding, I might though. So I do have some pretty good Burrower's armors. I think I put them all away at this point. But either way, no, I got one in here. There we go. So grants the laser burrow at 34, which is just ludicrous. I know most people use the Burrower's armor on rocket builds. I personally don't really like it, but the reason that I don't really like it is because I got really lucky and got Mr. Sinister's Curious. Curious? I don't know how to pronounce it. Somebody put a question in the chat, but I'm going to look at it in just a second. Hang on. So, there we go. Sinister's bioengineered Kiras? I never know how to pronounce that word. Either way, it gives massive damage to summoned allies, which is what I prefer. No, one of them died. Let's take a look at this question real quick. In your opinion, what's better for uniques? Midtown one-shots, legendary quest. Okay. Man, they are all dead. Boo. Boo. Now I have to restart. So as far as getting uniques, the best ways that I've seen is actually with the events of whatever sort they are. We've got the cosmics, the cosmic chaos that we just had, the Omega that we had a few weeks ago, and that will be returning. The Omega is awesome because it actually has scaling Riff and Sif and XP boosts, so it gets bigger and bigger and bigger the longer it goes through the actual the week that it is active. So it's much better, and it gets very powerful very quickly. As far as just raw farming though, Midtown is definitely a good option. Simply because there's a lot of bad guys, and a lot of bad guys means a lot of drops. I really like going with Cosmics though. If you're able to solo Cosmics, then you can get good drops very quickly, simply because if you are in Cosmics, then you have higher Riff and Sif off the bat, just because of the nature of the Cosmics. So if you're able to do that, that's what I would recommend, and get some of the Riff boosts as well. I know the Chapter 2 mission, the Taskmaster one, gives you Riff boosts from the story every time you complete it, so you get essentially 3 per character, which is a pretty good deal. And those help a lot, obviously. You can buy boosts, but whenever I do that, I always like to assume that people don't want to purchase things. So you can get at least some for free, and they are a huge help. Come on. See, like I said earlier, this is one of the problems that I have with the Neptune's Trident. It makes it extremely difficult to see what's going on when this big tidal wave thing is active. It looks really cool, but it's almost impossible to see through. Now, I might have to waste, or sort of waste, my ultimate on the third protection thing, because I just need to finish it. I gotta make sure that I get it. And as much as I can, I would like to avoid dragging a bunch of other people along, simply because it means I would have to type a bunch. And the other thing, actually, also, Runaway Cow, is as far as getting uniques, the other thing too is if you're going to be farming one-shots and stuff like that, you will be getting the Eyes and the Hearts of Demon Fire as well, which will help you in the end with upgrades too. But if you want, in my opinion, the absolute best of the best, then it's the rating. The problem with the rating is that you already need to have decent, reasonable gear before you can even go on the raid. So it's kind of, I guess it's sort of a catch-22, because you need gear to go and get gear. As far as just getting it though, it's pretty much anywhere really. But I've always had good luck with event-specific things. Right, I'm going to try to stick with these people a little bit better this time, because that way hopefully they'll be able to survive a bit better. Ah, see? Can't see again. Where are the baddies? Take that, baddies. I'm glad that my suppression turrets can take these guys out solo, essentially. Yeah. And unfortunately, Runaway Cat, the question about farming unique items is one of the most common questions anywhere in the forums and in-game. And it's, unfortunately, there's no real good answer for it, other than the true choice of raiding, where you literally get 1 or 2 after each boss. But if you can't raid, then unfortunately you can't get the advantage of it. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, still have a couple people. Uh-oh, more baddies. See, I can't keep checking my stream. Whew. Halloween pumpkin. I have not seen any candy drops. It is very strange. Open up. Ah, not even a cosmic on that one. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to make this one now. We'll see. Ah, jeez. Such arbitrary stuff. You know, this is a very dangerous mine. I'm just saying. Alright. So let's pop here, pop down here. One over here, and one up here. Gotta protect these guys as best as I possibly can. We'll see if we have to ultimate. I would like to save it for Man-Ape, especially since I am in here solo, but we'll see. Oh! Really? Trick or treat buff? Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be for Man-Ape or Wizard, since I'm going to be attacking them. I will wait to pick it up, though. I want to have as much time as possible, because it only lasts a half hour. Oh, shoot. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Where are they? Where are the Dora? I don't see them anymore. Did I fail and not... Oh, they're over here. Stop. Leave them alone. No, 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 no. Bad Spider Slayer. Bad. Whew, that was close. Stop attacking those guys. They're from the other... Come back. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was frightening and frustrating. Okay. Alright, let's see who I have to go get. Defeat Taskmaster. Alright, well, can we finish this in time and be able to jump out? Now it becomes a race. Alright, Wizard, bring it on. I gotta get through you quick, because it doesn't save in the one-shots. I know the devs mentioned that the trick-or-treat buffs don't drop during raids. I guess in the one-shots it's not as bad, but still, it's a little bit frustrating. And of course that makes me think of, once I get the other one from Man-Ape, is it going to be two stacked on top of one another? I guess we'll find out. Oh, sweet Cosmic Wizard! Yeah, yeah! Reasonable. Not superb. Alright, let's take a look while we have a bit of a break. Still got a couple people. And this is why Rocket is awesome. Because he can do all the things. Ugh! Except be able to see all the bad guys amongst the tidal waves. Alright, let's find that key. Hopefully it'll be a quick find. But unfortunately I have not had good luck with finding the key. Key not found. I'm too smart to die. You know, that is just being completely and utterly full of yourself. And just generally a bad person. I'm just gonna say it. You're a bad person. But I still saved you, because... I was gonna say you might have the key, but clearly you do not have the key. So that doesn't help me. Move! Key not found. Oh, come on. Key not found. Oh, jeez. This is ridiculous. If it's that one that's like over by themselves, I'm gonna be super sad. Because all of these other ones are basically in like a nice line. I gotta save you. Fine. While I'm saving you, I'm gonna go check out this guy. I have to save you too? Jeez. Everybody needs saving today. Key not found. Oh, jeez. You know, it seems there's really no danger to this guy, because I walked away and the the moloids were just sort of standing around, just hanging, having a tea party or something. Oh, you're fine. There, look, medkit. Happy. Oh, jeez. This is not good. Really? Or is it just going to be the last one? Which is... Yes! Finally! Whew. And it looks like I'm fairly easily going to be able to make Taskmaster. Alright, sorry guys. You can just sort of sit there and hang. Stop the explosion! Yay! Alright, now, give me your unique items when you die. Please. Because I'm really cool. Alright, I'm gonna ult for this. Roar! I am Rocket. Fear me! Oh, somebody said something in the chat. Unfortunately, I moved the window, so I can't see it anymore. Can't even see part of it. Stompy. Where'd you go? There you are. Stompy. Flamethrower. And back to normal. Hey! He almost hit me with the spear. That was very unpleasant. Oh, my ultimate didn't even get him down to 50. That is very frustrating. Let's see. Discussing how to cook him before daylight. How to cook who? That sounds very unpleasant. Please don't cook anybody. That is just wrong. I'm just saying, we're not in a zombie apocalypse. There's no need to cook people. Aye! Move, tribal warriors. Excellent. I am happy that I can easily make Taskmaster. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to stack with what Manape is going to drop. But that's why we'll see. We'll see if I end up with 2, or if I just get 1. And it simply replaces the Taskmaster one I've got. But see, this is important to know. Heart of Demon Fire 3. Eye of Demon Fire 3. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It is a second one. Defeat MODOK. Oh, God. I mean, just stab me in the face instead. That would be much less pleasant. Actually, no, it would be more pleasant. I can't speak. Alright. Well, let's go Tasky. Oh, right, Tasky. I got you. Actually, for this, I could really go Cosmic if I want to. I think I will. I'll go ahead and do Cosmic. Even though, like I said, so again, I don't know how many of you, I know there aren't too many people watching, but I don't know if you saw my patch video that I put up yesterday. But either way, one thing that was noted by some people on the forums is that regardless of if you do green or red or cosmic difficulty for these trick-or-treat buffs, it doesn't make too much of a difference as far as the extra loot that you get. But I know for sure that I'm capable of soloing Taskmaster as Rocket. I've done it many, many times before. So we'll see how well we can do here. I do have a partner on this one, Ghost Rider, which is pretty decent actually. And I'll certainly be able to make the time limit. It's no problem. See, there we have that giant tidal wave again. You can't see anything. And it gives me lag. Not much lag, but enough where it's frustrating. Makes it tough to see where anybody is. What is the bounty for this? Dang, be halfway through the bounty between the brood and the turrets. Trick or treat! Yay! Oh, Rocket, I love you so much. So there, I did get some of the candy. Candy. Cosmic. Emcran Shard. Pumpkin. Reliquary of Rarity. Alright, I want to see what the reliquary is. Devastating Communicator? Really? Does that even make sense? Can you have a Devastating Communicator? It's weird. Now, should I go ahead and just get the rest of the bounty real quick? Because it won't take me too long. More than halfway there. And there are always some decent groups around. There we go. We got this. Get him! Yeah. Alright. Ah, there we go. You gotta love when bad guys hang out in groups. So nice. So convenient. Now that was just rude, Rocket. It is also very nice. I'm really excited that this is an event that has the vendor items, because it's actually been quite a while since we had one of those, which is weird. Excuse me. I don't know if it was on purpose or if it just never really came up or what. But I just really wanted to have that because it makes it much easier. I'm almost done with my last vendor leveling. So this is going to be a huge help. Gimme. Woot. Nothing really great. I should probably pump up the, what's it called? The vaporizer again. Alright, so I'm going to make a quick stop to put some stuff away. And then I will move straight towards MODOK. Because I hate MODOK. Actually, is this better? Let me see here. No, it's not. I mean, the most important parts are the summon damage and the summon health. I mean, there's more spirit. There's not more health, more ranks, but I would much rather have the damage, because that's really what you need as a summoner character. It's just that good pure damage. Incidentally, I do have more of the alternate reality relics, which I could very easily put on Rocket. I actually don't know why I haven't done that. I'm sure I had a good reason at the time, but I don't remember what it is. Alright, who was it? Oh, right. The aim weapon facility. Oh, did I do this on Cosmic? No. Sorry, guys. I cannot do this on Cosmic. I mean, you're all very cool, but no. that is not gonna happen. We'll do actually I'll do a red. I think I can manage a red with MODOK, but I'll probably have to ultimate, and I definitely will not be able to do the Cosmic regardless. Even if I ulted, there wouldn't be a chance. But incidentally, this will be a good test as well, because I did just do the the Cosmic Taskmaster, so you'll be able to see the what's it called, the loot explosion for the trick or treat. So that way, at least it'll be fairly obvious. Incidentally, I don't know if the trick or treat buffs have an arrow, because that would definitely be very helpful. See, I wish I could teleport because I just could have popped over there. Lame. And incidentally, I am a little bit disappointed that for the Halloween bags and stuff, it seems to be the only way to get those artifacts, the visual artifacts, and they look really cool. I am kind of sad about that because I would not mind having those on, you know, like my Ghost Rider. Even though I don't play him too much, but it would still be awesome. Take that, MODOK. No one told me I was expendable. I don't see why. To be fair, if you work for a guy like MODOK, it's probably implied that you are expendable. If you aren't aware, then you're all the more expendable. Yay! So there, see, it's approximately the same. In this case, I even got 2 uniques. 3. Well, wow. Go me. And then plus all the random drops of various types. Got the armor drives, a couple of armor drives, world stone, candy, 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 cube shard, some cosmics, decent. I do like these loot explosions. I do wish that we could get them more readily though, as the whole max 5 a day is a little bit tough. Alright, give me something good. Give me something good. And give me the ziggurat. Trickshot's bow for Hawkeye. The quad plasma cannon. Man. Weak. Mega weak. And then another control matrix. Ooh, 30% damage. A lot less health though. But mostly better ranks. Both better ranks because I don't use the time warp. That would probably be worth upgrading with. Hooray! Well, let's take these guys out real quick. Maybe I'll get lucky and get another trick or treat, but I doubt it. Nope. Either way, that was a good one. But again, it's fairly sad seeing that because I just wish that it was more a lot easier to actually get those particular things. What are the shared quests today? Ooh, X defense. I could potentially get 2. Alright, let's hop into X defense. See what we can get. Oh, look, it's got the little face. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't notice that. Nice. It shows where the how far along you are with the raids. That's cool. That must be new with this patch, and they didn't mention it. It's really cool. Sorry about that. I just got very excited for some reason. I get giddy when I see that stuff. So sue me. Alright, we'll hop into X defense, and this is actually potential for 2, or maybe more even, of the, what's it called, of the trick or treat buffs, because there's the one for the shared quest, where if we get very, very high, then we can potentially get all of the defender tokens at once. And that's a guaranteed, that is a guaranteed trick or treat buff, or rather, we can potentially get them from the end chest itself, because they drop. So either way, we've got some decent chances. Not to mention, well, actually no, because X defense is one of the areas where they do not randomly drop from the mobs. They only drop from the end chest instead. Wah! Ah, cliffwalkers, nice. I really like the high density mobs in X defense. I like these the waves where it's just the bad guys that keep coming rather than the other boss waves. I don't know why I like these more. There must be a good reason. Do do boo do 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 boo do boo do 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 boo do 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 boo. What are you talking about with that? Where can I defeat the boss that has Halloween loot? You know, it does make me kind of sad because I think that the developers do a really good job with the patch notes. And a lot of people will come in asking questions that are, oh, that one's pretty good, that are always answered in the patch notes. And it's like, come on, guys, that's what they're there for. The developers work hard, they make these nice notes for us for the sole purpose of being able to see what's going on.
this battle, or the war goes on. Just gonna sit here. You catch my breath.
Nothing cute about that, huh?
What medallion is that? Magneto. No thanks. Pyro is potentially good. Who do I have? I've got Mr. Sinister. 29% damage. Yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of Mr. Sinister. Hello. I actually had a cosmic Mr. Sinister, but the numbers were just awful, so I had to get rid of it. Because I would much rather have the high damage with just the epic rather than really crappy stats with a cosmic. Very, very sad. Buy a caps lock. The hand. You know, sometimes I forget how easy X defense can be when you have good people. I mean, it's pretty insane. I mean, I know we're obviously only at the 5th, but still, wave 5. Cosmic Battle Pants. Oh boy.
Is it my birthday already?
I wonder what makes pants specific to battle. I'm sure that there's something. Let's pop these in here. Oh, so few kits. That is actually one thing I'm kind of sad about with the Cosmics, because for the longest time, I spent a lot of time running Cosmic Juggernaut to try to get Black Tom Shillelagh for Star-Lord. And not only did I get like 5 Cosmic Juggernaut medallions, but no Black Tom Shillelagh, but back, I think it was 2 patches ago, it was before 1.2, the Cosmic bosses dropped a ridiculous number of um, the, what's it called, the medkits. And it actually, I think it happened after 1.2 because we got the loot vaporizer and everything, and then it was the 1.2a thing that happened the Saturday after, the day after. And it changed it to where essentially there were no longer any shield kits. I don't know if it was a bug or if it was intended, but either way it happened and it sucked. Because that is an excellent source of medkits. it's just so easy. You just turn on the checkbox, and I think it would literally be 10 or 15 minimum every single time. So many medkits. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Pumpkin. So yeah, I have not seen a single candy drop. I don't know if it's rarer or what, but I have not seen any. Although I do have a lot of Halloween candy from the trick-or-treating itself. Oh, vendor items. So great to see you. Incidentally, if any of you need to level up people, the vendors, now is definitely the time where you'd want to do that. That's another question a lot of people ask is, how do I level up the vendors faster, especially when you get into the mid to high teens. It can be exceedingly frustrating to try to level them up because it is so slow. They need so much XP, it is just ridiculous. Alright, let me see here. Pop another rarity. And actually, I don't know how long this is going to go, but I'll go ahead and pop a rush bar too. Just for good measure. And because I've got quite a few that I need to utilize. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, I hope I don't get DC'd. I've had a lot of problems with that. That's one of the things why I've sort of avoided running X defense lately. Trick or treat, trick or treat. Give me the buff so I can trick or treat. Yes. Open it, somebody. Jeez. What's wrong with you people? If you don't open it, we don't move on. Let's see. Kind of wish the vendor items could also buy vanity items. Yeah, I agree. Runaway cow, no doubt. I think that would be very, very nice. Especially with things like the what's it called? The new visual effects that we get for Halloween and stuff like that. Obviously, we do have the Wolverine Brood team up now, and that would be really, really cool to be able to get some other way. But right now, it is exclusive to the Halloween bags, I believe. I think it even says exclusive. I'll just let these guys go around me. Yeah, exclusive team up. It would be very nice to have something else you could do with the vendor items, especially once you reach the point where you don't need the vendor items anymore. If you don't need to do the donations, then it would be nice to have something else that you could do with them. Um, and I think something like a vanity item would be ideal because it wouldn't give you any specific advantage, and you could get the cool spinning skulls or whichever one you want, or whatever is appropriate for the specific thing. Look at that! The big flarking gun has that weird visual effect. Like it's just wrong. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that there's too much going on or what, but it just looks weird. But either way. And incidentally, I know there's a lot of stuff for super groups that's in the works or potentially in the works. I know a lot of people are requesting stuff like the super group, not really hubs, but specific areas. So like you have the team headquarters or whatever. I think it would be kind of cool to be able to use some of the items to like decorate your area. That kind of thing is a very, 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 very long way off, though, if it's even still being planned. I don't even know if it's still in the works. I still have these. I'm going to open these. I wonder caches. It's nice that they're labeled now. It used to be that they weren't labeled before. Either way, whoosha! But without a doubt, Runaway Cow, the vanity items at the very least, it would be nice to be able to purchase those with the vendor items once you don't need them for the purpose of donations. I would like to see even more than that. I mean, we got stuff like the costumes that are exclusive to fortune cards, all that kind of stuff. Anything like that, it would be nice to take, you know, a giant stack, you know, like 50 or whatever. I don't know what a reasonable number would be, and be able to purchase something out of it. Because I am kind of sad because the visual effects for the Halloween stuff, they are really cool looking. What is that? Why is there a mysterious glowing thing? Sentinels, eh? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Ow. Mega Sentinel. I don't know if we just have super high DPS or if the HP was lowered on the Mega Sentinel, but either way, I'm happy about it. Because if there's one boss that I cannot stand fight, it is the Mega Sentinel. Very, very frustrating. Pumpkin. Another pumpkin. So many pumpkins. Got 20 pumpkins and only 19 candies. How am I going to get my diabetes without more candy? Cliffwalker tribe. That's another thing that's nice about these bigger ones that are just a bunch of the same mobs that keep on coming rather than the bosses. Especially when you get into the higher X defense levels. I think that they are relatively easier to defeat, especially as somebody like Rocket, where I've got the summons that can basically do all of my fighting for me. It's not that I'm lazy, it's that I have friends. It's not my fault. It's not my fault I'm so popular. Oh, getting Cosmics now. And an Omega. Huzzah! It's always nice to see the quality of the loot increasing during X defense. Oh, MGH. Oh, cool. So, same thing, basically. I'ma mess you up. You tell him. Wolverine. So devastating. Just absolutely destroys everything. Alternate reality relic. Yeah, yeah. I really need to filter through some of my costume cores. I have a ridiculous amount of costume cores, and most of them really aren't great. They're not terrible, at least for the most part, but they are not great. This last loot explosion is going to be interesting. We got some space though. Wait, where are we going? Ah! See, this is what happens when I'm trying to do stuff. There we go. So many bad guys. What? No, stop capturing students. Wow, we're done already? Oh, I thought we had more. Cool. Well, that's pretty awesome then. No soup for you. Aww. That's the most depressing name ever. Ha! Incidentally, you can get 21 pumpkins in a single stack. Dupe! Awesome. Yes. Reactive repulsor, no thank you. I don't even remember what wave we're on. Oh, that's right, that only works in HoloSim. Let's go. Wait for me, guys. I'm cool too. Eh, eh. Let's go. Doop 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 doop. I almost feel sorry for these dupes. Uh-oh. I am officially out of space. And that is not good. Did we miss one? Wait, what? I'm confused. How did we miss one? Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Now you'll learn what you're dealing
Uh-oh. Oh, of course, the bosses spawn right next to me. Yeah, because fair. No worries, no worries. Pew, 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 pew. Ooh. See, now the flarking gun is sort of going in and out of having the full visual effect and not. I figure out which one of these. Wow, these are all at least halfway decent. Invisible, no thanks. That I'll get rid of. Where's Tombstone? There he is. Pew, 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 pew. Still got pretty much all the students. Awesome. This is a good run. This is quality. Quality run. I say right as students get captured. Alright. Let's stick some stuff in here. Just to get it out of the way, if nothing else. And now we're full. Ah, jeez. I really should buy more stash space, but I don't wanna. Unfortunately, I don't have the disposable income at this point. I spent way too much on other stuff that I didn't need. All of my stash is full though, and incidentally, they did release more stash space. I believe it was for this patch, the 1.21. So, if you were one of the people who had all of the stash spaces, there's more for you to buy. Where are the bad guys? I can barely see them. Uh-oh. And now all of my guns are gone. We haven't taken out any of the bosses? What is wrong with us? There we go. Can we get Tasky? I don't know if we'll be able to, but we can try. Where'd he go? There you are. I think we can do this. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, so close. No, come back. Stop moving around. Yes! Got him. And a unique. Aw, thank you. And it's a Kree control matrix. Sweet. But it kind of sucks. So, that's a thing. Uru Forged. I will not be taking that Uru Forged. I do not wish it. Ah, it's over here. See, they don't even need me. Why do I even bother? They're fine. Oh, I didn't put any turrets over here. Let's get at least some. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. come on, come on. See, like I said, at the later ones, these are still relatively simple. They're not great by any means, but we are getting pretty high up now in the actual numbers here, the waves. Wave 20 complete, yeah! That's what I like to see. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, Sauron, this is gonna be ugly. This might be the one that kills us. Once Juggernaut's out of his invulnerability, I'm gonna go ahead and ultimate. I'm gonna pretend that it's completely me that's saving everything. Hiya! Hiya! Somebody put something in chat and I can't read it because I'm too busy being awesome. Oh no! No! Ow. Yeah, this is bad. Where is Sauron? Follow the trail of fire! Follow the trail of fire! Oh yeah, this is not gonna work. We're in trouble. We are in big trouble. No! Well, like I said, I figured that would be it. Oh, alright. Well, thank you very much, Runaway Cow. It was nice having you. Thank you for the questions. Have a great time playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Da 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 da! And 6, 7. Alright, well, let me pop these for completing the shared quest. Oh, that was awesome. It's exactly what I needed. Exactly what I was hoping for. Ooh, shield insignia.
Is it my birthday?
Did that drop for me? No, it must not have. That was somebody else. Because that is a terrible, terrible insignia. It's crystal. Really? I don't even get any decent artifacts. That's depressing. And I am definitely going to have to go and drop this stuff off. Okay, now who is my trick-or-treat target? Dr. Octopus. Okay, cool. And Dr. Octopus I can definitely take out in Cosmic. Which I will do simply because Cosmic, not any particular reason. Huh, my dog is wandering around. Hi, dog. Alright. Let's see what's not worth keeping. Becoming vulnerable. Jeez, these are all pretty decent. That makes me very sad. The insignia is definitely not worth keeping. Oh man. I am at a terrible, terrible spot right now as far as space is concerned. This is very bad. Very, very bad. Oh, I have nowhere to put anything. And unfortunately, I don't have Rocket's specific stash. I do have Hawkeye's. And unfortunately, I already had one of Trickshot's bow. But whatever. I'll be able to use one of them at least. The relics I can at least put away. Jeez. Oh, this is terrible. So terrible. I have such first world problems. So many things to store and so little space. I'm definitely going to have to clean house in not too long. I'm keeping bounty boxes for Star-Lord, actually, so I'll definitely have to go and use him in not too long. So I will do Cosmic at the warehouse for Doc Ock. Ugh. Stretch. Alright, get Groot. Let's go. Doopa doopa doo. It does kind of suck that I used the what's it called, my ultimate already. Can I do that? No, of course not, because I can't teleport. Really, people asking about? Read the patch notes. Please, just read the patch notes. That's what they're there for. These people are ridiculous. Oh, great teleporter. Get him. I like going against Doc Ock. He is by far one of the easier people to defeat.
I won't be defeated by the likes of you.
I am a little bit disappointed that I didn't get the second trick-or-treat thing from, what's it called? Yay, trick-or-treat! I'm a little sad I didn't get a second one from the end chest in the, what's it called? Where was I just now? The,
Who left this lying around?
oh, my brain hurts. X Defense. There we go. Nick Fury. Oh, that's not bad, actually. It's not great, but it's not bad. Pumpkin. Candy, 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 candy. Random cosmics. Go away. And unique. Destroyer energy rifle. Ooh, cool. At least that I can put in a stash. Man, this is ridiculous. Poor Rocket. See, that's the problem with playing as the people for whom I do not have the stash. It's a little bit frustrating because I run out of space so easily. Okay. So, where's Spider-Man? Spider-Man is officially my Any Hero unique storage. Although, actually, I have several Any Hero unique storage spaces. But he is one of them. Do I have the other Doomsaw in here? Because that would be great. It would free up some space. I don't think I do, though. I know I have at least one other Doomsaw. Oy. Got uniques for all these characters, but they're not ready to use them. Let's see, the insignia I can put away.
You got a lot of angry in there, buddy.
And I think that's that's it. Ugh. Didn't I donate these? I can't because I'm full up. Oh, ranged powers. That's pretty sweet. Well, incidentally, I'm going to swap out for the Ultron simply because I need Ultron, and he's a new pet, and I can feed him. Huzzah! Okay, what will I do now? Now I believe I will swap over to Star-Lord, because I did say that I would play as Star-Lord a little bit at least. I'm not super far with him. Like I said, I am at least gradually working on getting him raid ready. He's still quite a long way off. But like you see, I don't even have costume affixes. I do have a pet form that I'm working on. The brazier. I've got some decent stuff. I'm working on it. Actually, let me go ahead and enchant this thing. Simply because I want to do that. Because I still have my gifted runes. And I'm sick of them sitting in my stash taking up space. Yes! I know it is kind of a waste because it's only a 25, and especially when I'm at 43. But at this point I really don't care. I just want to open up the stash space. So what I'm going to do with him is primarily just run the legendaries, simply because I just want to get him up quick. But I will not do that. I will do Kingpin. Kingpin is fun. And that's actually something relatively reasonable. And I can do fairly quickly. Let's see here. Red terminal. No. I'm going to go green. Yes, I'm a terrible person for only doing green. But I really don't care. Let's do it. Oops, wrong button. That was kind of a waste. So, incidentally, one of the reasons that I'm getting Star-Lord up for raiding is simply because he's one of the best raiders in the game. Once you have him geared and equipped and properly built and everything, the amount of power that he brings is absolutely ridiculous. It is so incredible how much he can do. It is really amazing. He did get the quality of life review last week, I believe, with 1.2, and it actually changed the way that his ammo works. So whereas previously you had the regular elemental shot, this basic attack. Well, I should say simple attack now. It was a basic attack, and now it is no longer classified as a basic. It does cost spirit unless you are using the ammo. For those of you who either haven't used him or just aren't familiar for whatever reason, the way that Star-Lord works is he's got the elemental gun tree, and you have your basic shot, and then you've got different types of ammunition that you can sort of load up. So water is a very, very common one to use, in part because it gives you back spirit. And one of the issues now, like I said, is if you don't have an ammo equipped, like I don't have one right now, there would be a bar up above there. When I use the basic shot, it uses spirit. It doesn't use much, but it is a spirit spending power now. If you swap over to some kind of ammo, it doesn't matter what kind, then it expends the ammunition itself. It does not expend spirit anymore, though.
And now, I crush you.
One thing that I love about Star-Lord's signature is that it stuns. That is so unbelievably helpful for pretty much everybody, or against everybody rather. And do keep in mind, yes, I am fully aware that I am not nearly done building him. I don't have any costume affixes, I don't have anything like that. But at the same time, I don't have any of that, and I still do pretty well. I am very, very excited to get him absolutely complete, get him solidly built, get really good gear. It's going to be a little while for me, though. I'm actually much closer on Moon Knight. Because, well, actually Moon Knight, the one that I have, is actually raid capable.
I'm Star-Lord. Tell your friends when you're in intensive care.
Ooh, hold the line. I can do that. I'm more than willing to go there. So X Defense is actually one of the reasonable places where you can get the trick or treat buffs. So I'll just hang out there for a little while. I probably won't finish the actual quest because I got to get going, unfortunately, in not too long. But I will do at least a little bit. Hopefully get a trick-or-treat buff that I can run real quick, but we'll see. Incidentally, one thing that I really do enjoy is having all of these vendors in X Defense, or not X Defense, but in Midtown now. It makes it a great deal easier. That never gets old. It really doesn't. It feels like it should get old, but it just, no. Nope, nope, nope. Just doesn't. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew.
There are worse things in this world than death. I am one of them.
Oh, great. Of course, of course. One of the nice things about Star-Lord is with his powers for the spaceship command, like the cluster bomb and all that kind of stuff, is that it is not affected by the missile reflection. That is one problem that many, 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 many characters end up with. I mean, the range dealing with the missile reflection is exceedingly difficult. Thankfully, Star-Lord is able to get around it with that, at least to a certain extent, not completely, but somewhat. Party invitation, sure, why not? In part, this is actually really good as well. Aww, the party's full. Well, that's just mean. Why would you invite me to a party then? Pew, pew, pew. So incidentally, this will be a big help in doing the shared quest as well, which again does give a guaranteed trick or treat, which is pretty sweet. What do we got? Enemy hidden aim. Oh, I hate hidden aim so much. So the shared quest, the bottom thing is destroy hidden aim. They can be very, very frustrating to track down. Once you know how to find them, even, it's really annoying. If you don't know how to find them, I'll show you real quick. The long story short is you just need to find AIM robots that are buried in some of the destroyable sections. In the or not destroyable sections, but destroyable items in Midtown, basically. So like here. So the stack of boxes like that, that's one place where the hidden aim can be. Stack of boxes. There. See, just like that. That's one hidden aim. And they are so annoying to find. It is absolutely ridiculous. So frustrating to try to track down. Pew, 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 pew. But literally anything that's destroyable along the edges here, well, except for these things, but any of the boxes, the little postal boxes, anything like that, the hidden aim can be in. It's very, very annoying to try to find them all because it just takes forever. Typically what I'll do is I will deliberately avoid going after regular bad guys and just try to track down the hidden aim, because as I do, I tend to inevitably take out bad guys regardless, even if I don't really mean to. But typically, so there, see, like I find that, and then since I'm here, might as well just defeat all these guys. It is much, much easier to go after elites and regular bad guys than it is to have to end up going after all of the hidden aim bad guys. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's tough, regardless. And not too much fun. So I'm gonna wait until this next boss round, and then I believe I'm going to sign off from this stream. It's very fun as always, though. Even though I haven't done it very much, obviously. But I've got other stuff that need be done. Do. And incidentally, I'm happy that I am not vaporizing the cosmics, because that was an issue I had not too long ago, where I was trying to level up and trying to upgrade my gear. I was like, where's all the cosmics? I should be getting at least some cosmics. And then I realized the loot vaporizer was on, because it's not set for each individual character, it is set account wide. That is definitely something to watch out for. Yes, 4. Nice. Let's get them. Eh. Alright, we got. And incidentally, this is another really easy way to rack up defeats too. Whenever you have the boss spawns, then inevitably there's going to be some bad guys that come along with it, like just random spawns nearby that end up getting not really kited necessarily, but just end up coming over because they're simply near. So it's very helpful, at least in that regard. Ready, freeze! Oh, did I actually miss him? I missed Juggernaut. Speaking of which, very exciting. Juggernaut's actually in the test center. He is the next character due out for release, and he is on the test center right now. He's incomplete, but it's pretty exciting to be able to see him. I might have found my new main game. Well, Mystery Guy 16, that is wonderful to hear. This is a really, really fun game to play, and it's not something that you'll regret. I don't know how long you've been watching, but it is actually free to play. You don't have to pay anything, and it's one that does free to play decently well, which is even more rare than other types. But lots and lots of fun. Tons of people you can play as, lots and lots of content, keeps you coming back. I know I've been playing for almost a year now. I think it'll be a year in November that I've been playing, and it's a ton of fun. I always have a blast when I'm on. Yay, I can switch to super heroic, which doesn't make that much of a difference. Doop-a-doo. Let's see. Anything else I can do that's relatively quick? I don't think so. I am sad that I've only gotten the one spawn, the random of the trick or treat. That's a little bit sad. I was hoping that they would be at least somewhat more frequent, if even on a timer. I know a lot of people complain about like the World Stone timer and the Eternity Splinter timer and all that, but I think especially for something like that, it would definitely be very helpful. Oh, complicated. So, well, Mystery Guy, it can be very complicated, especially when you first join, not knowing what to do, where to go, anything like that. But if you're interested, you can actually go to my YouTube channel, and I actually have a bunch of guides for this game, including one that is the comprehensive guide that shows anything and everything about the game, from just the general how-to of how to get powers, how to get characters, just generally how to play the game, with the more nuanced strategy of figuring out what items are good and bad. So tons of help, and not only that, but the forum community for this game is actually incredible, and just the community in general. So when you're playing, then just asking in the social chat what a specific thing is, what it does, how much it's worth in trade, anything like that. Very, very easy, and the by and large, people are extremely helpful. A very rare thing in gaming communities, where for every jerk, there's probably at least 5 or 10 people that are more than happy to help. At least vocal people. I don't know how many silent jerks or silent helpful people there are. But like I said, you can check out my YouTube channel for some guides for it if you're still interested, or just hop over to the forums themselves too, and you can see all sorts of helpful information, ranging from how to build specific characters to what items are good, like really big, long, intensive forum posts about what's good and what's not, all sorts of stuff. Speaking of, I haven't seen what my new thing is. Winter's over. I really don't want to go after Curse. Ah, perfect. Well, now, since I got that, I might stay a little bit longer at least. Especially because I'm like right on top of an alien. Alien spawn. Excuse me. Ooh, that's a lot of aliens. And incidentally, one other thing, Mystery Guy, is that this game itself is actually also constantly updated. I keep mentioning the patches and everything. The patches are weekly, sometimes more than once a week. They have like minor fixes or whatever, or if it's just a very small patch. But either way, at least weekly they have patches, very frequently adding new content. We have weekly events that give all sorts of different stuff. Just tons and tons and tons always going on. Really fun. And at the best price of free. Yeah. I'm glad I got credit for that kill because I don't think I actually hit the guy. Doop-a-doo. Take that, Juggy. Even though you're invulnerable. Take that! Haha! Unique! Sweet! Unique off Juggernaut. That is a good place. That is a good place to be. And that is a good place to end for now. Nice. And it's actually something I can use. Alright. Well, I'm going to hop back over to Avengers Tower real quick. I'm going to go ahead and leave the group here that I'm in, though. Alright. So with that, for those of you that are watching, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for seeing my little stream here. I hope you enjoyed it. And make sure to check out my YouTube channel. If you have any other questions, then feel free to message me. You can message me in-game or on the Marvel Heroes forums, or even on Twitch if you want. But regardless, I had a great time. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I hope you all learned something and you had some fun watching me and my random antics. But thanks very much, and I will see you all next time I am on stream, hopefully.